Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. It's been a while, but we are back on the softball field to bring you NCCAA and NAIA softball competition. Tonight, the Eagles play two against the Bobcats from Check that again, the Bobcats from St. Thomas University down in the Miami area. Hello, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and we're glad you're joining us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube for this NCCAA and NAIA softball matchup. There you see Lina Fletcher getting ready to throw the first pitch for the Trinity Baptist College Eagles, and this is the lineup that Lina Fletcher will face. Leading things off will be the shortstop, Eliza Artiles. Batting second, playing center field, Nicole Hawk. Batting third, playing first base, Rachel Samaniego. Hopefully we're saying these names correctly. The cleanup hitter is the pitcher, Ashley Rosado. Batting fifth in right field, Julianna Uribe. Batting sixth and playing left field, Taylor Schmitz. Batting seventh at second base, Celine Cundiff. The designated player is Taylor Potteroff. She will bat eighth, and rounding out the batting order will be the catcher, Dana DeFalco. Playing third base, but not in the batting order, will be Sarah DeSensdi. And this is the Eagles' defense that Coach Leah Bennett has put on the field. In right field, Kira Griffith-Keith. Center fielder, Lina Springer. And in left field, Haley Crosby. Around the infield at third base, Maggie Burkholzer. Amber Byrd at shortstop. Second baseman is Gina Ingram. Allie Thrash at first. Courtney Byrd behind the plate. She's the battery mate of Lina Fletcher. Bobcats come into today's play with a record of 7-13. They lost 2 last night at Warner University, so they're looking to even things up on their trip to Central and then Northeast Florida. Lina Fletcher on the mound for the TBC Eagles, and our doubleheader tonight is underway with the first pitch just a little bit off the outside corner. Game 2 is scheduled to begin at about 7 p.m. Of course, that depends on the duration of this one right here. 1 ball, no strikes. Fletcher delivering to Artiles, and she pops it up. That'll be caught by the shortstop, Amber Byrd, and that is out number 1. I'm Ray Bureau. We're glad you're here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. My son Dean, regularly our cameraman, well, he's on his way to take a calculus test at his class at St. John's River State College, so he will not be with us tonight. That's okay. We'll do everything we can to make sure you can see all that goes on the field. The center fielder, Nicole Houck, at the plate. 1 out, base is empty, and that one misses down in the dirt, and that is ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And Fletcher is ready and delivers and catches the outside corner, and that's strike 1. Nicole Houck batting .379 on the season. Number 2 hitter for the Bobcats. Count of 1-1. She squares around a bunt and goes right over the top of this, and it's 1-2. Houck has no homers, but 2 runs driven in. But again, a very robust .379 batting average, and she's on base at .400. Here's the 1-2, a changeup, just misses the outer. Last Thursday against Bruton Parker College, those games would have been. So it's been a couple of weeks since the Eagles have been on any field, let alone this home turf. Here's a first pitch to the first baseman, Rachel Samaniego. That one missed outside for ball 1. She's hitting .319 with 4 RBIs. And the 1-0 chopper foul hit off of her own leg while she was still in the batter's box. So the count even up at a ball and a strike. Maggie Burkholzer playing extremely close at third base. Allie Thrash in front of the bag at first. Eagles are 1-17 on the season. No wins, 2 losses in NCCAA South Region play. Bobcats have yet to play an NAIA Sun Conference game until last night, that is. Warner University won both of those ball games, and that chopper towards third is out number 3, and a perfect 1-2-3 inning for Lina Fletcher. So after a half inning of play, we have no score. Eagles baseball won 2 out of 4 at the Perfect Game East Cobb Bash. Came back with 2 wins yesterday against Aquinas College and then Mississippi University. You can read about that doubleheader sweep by the Eagles on TBCEagles.com. Well, Lina Fletcher had a very easy first inning, and now her counterpart, Ashley Rosado, will head on out to the mound, and this is the batting order that Ashley Rosado will face. Leading things off in center field, Lina Springer, who's homered in her last 3 ball games. Courtney Byrd, the catcher, will bat second. She also has 3 home runs on the season. Third baseman, or check that, shortstop Amber Byrd will bat third. The cleanup hitter is at first base. That's Allie Thrash. Gina Ingram will bat fifth. She plays second base. The right fielder, Kira Griffith-Keith, is batting sixth. Batting seventh is the third baseman, Maggie Burkholzer. In left field and batting eighth, Haley Crosby, and Michaela Dahl is the designated player, and she will bat ninth. Lina Fletcher on the mound, not in the batting order. Left fielder for the Bobcats, Taylor Schmitz. In center field, Nicole Hauk. And in right will be Julianna Uribe. Around the infield, third baseman Sarah Deschene. Shortstop is Eliza Artiles. Playing second base, Celine Cundiff. And the first baseman is Rachel Samaniego. Behind the plate, Dana DeFalco, the battery mate of Ashley Rosado. So there's your batting order and defense. Ashley Rosado has a record of no wins and 3 losses on the season, a 4.28 earned run average. This is her 4th appearance, all of those starts. She does have 2 complete games, a total of 18 innings pitched. She's allowed 19 hits, 13 runs, 11 of those earned, while walking 2 and striking out 7. Now here's Lina Springer, the leadoff hitter for the Eagles, and as we said a moment ago, a home run in 3 consecutive ball games for the left-hand hitting junior. And she's ready for the first pitch from Rosado, and she takes it right down the middle for strike 1. Overall on the season, Springer hitting .113, but with those 3 homers and 5 runs driven in. Tough start, but she's really come around in the last few games. Here's the 0-1. A check swing, and she holds up in time, and now they're going to make sure of that. No swing, says the first base umpire. That pitch a little bit outside, so a ball and a strike on Lina Springer. The senior, from Valdosta, Georgia. Springer takes the first swing and fouls this one off, and it is 1 ball, 2 strikes. I keep calling her a junior. It's her 3rd season on the field, but it's only the 3rd season in existence for Eagles softball. Coach Leah Bennett already working hard in the recruiting competition. She has signed a number of top-notch high school players already, whom we shall see next year. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Line drive, but foul. And the count remains 1-2. If you have a Facebook account, log in and look at TBC Eagles softball, and you can read a little bit about the last couple of signees that Coach Bennett has brought to Trinity Baptist College. Absolutely gorgeous Thursday evening here on the west side. 81 degrees, beautiful blue skies. Very little wind, if any, as Springer fouls that one straight back. When it does blow, it's around 4 to 5 miles per hour. A gentle breeze blowing across the field from the right field corner over to the left. Not really hard enough to have much an effect on anything, especially a well-hit ball. If you're in the area and you want to see some nice softball in beautiful weather, come on over to 800 Hammond Boulevard. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rosado winds and delivers, and a chopper towards first. That's going to be an easy 3 unassisted for Rachel Samaniego, and there's 1 away. Well, if nothing else, Springer made Rosado work to start the ball game, and it brings up Courtney Byrd. She is hitting .261, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. She leads the team in that department, runs batted in. Byrd has a whole lot of power. Digs in for the first pitch. She geared up as if she was going to give that one a rip. And it missed down low for ball one. Stacy Byrd, our official scorekeeper. Jamie Byrd, the assistant coach to head coach Leah Bennett. Amber Byrd waits on deck. So the Byrd family playing for the Eagles, of course. As that one misses low and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Courtney is a junior playing her 3rd season here at TBC. The Byrd family is from Apopka, Florida. Amber Byrd, a sophomore, had to miss last season due to injury. She's putting together a very good 2020 campaign, though. We'll tell you a little more as Amber comes to the plate next. She's on deck. Here's a 2-0 and a high pop-up on the infield and caught at the shortstop position by Eliza Artiles, and that's the second out. So the first 5 batters of the ball game have gone up and down in order, and here is shortstop sophomore Amber Byrd, who is hitting .313, no homers, 5 runs driven in. She's also drawn 4 walks as well. Rosado delivers a first pitch, swung on and missed, and Byrd might have chased one out of the zone on the outer half of the plate, and she's down, no balls and a strike. Hello to our St. Thomas Bobcats fans watching from southern Florida and beyond, wherever you may be. Here's a chopper right back to the box, an easy play for Rosado, and that retires the side. Both pitchers have a perfect 1-2-3 inning in the first, and after 1, we're scoreless, and we'll pause here and be right back on TBC Eagles. Top of the second inning, and 4, 5, and 6 are due up for the Bobcats. Rosado, Uribe, and Schmitz. Lana Fletcher on the mound, went 1-2-3 in the first. Then Ashley Rosado did the same for St. Thomas. So we're scoreless after 1 in case you're just now joining us. And leading things off in the top of the second is the pitcher, Ashley Rosado. We told you what she's done on the mound. In the batter's box, Rosado's hitting .196 with 5 runs driven in. And she will lead things off here in the second against Lana Fletcher. Lana is a sophomore from Lake Park, Georgia. Up I-75 and right across a straight line as we go into Georgia. And that one missed low for ball 1. Haley Crosby in left, giving a lot of room in the gap to the right-hand hitter, Ashley Rosado. Here's the 1-0, and this one misses in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Fletcher 1-9 on the season, a 10.82 ERA. She is making her 14th appearance on the mound, and this one misses a little bit low for ball 3. This is the 11th start of the season for Lana Fletcher. 3 complete games. 3 balls, no strikes to Rosado, and she takes this one on the inside corner, and the count is 3-1. So Fletcher now trying to come back after falling behind. Fletcher gets the sign. Here's a 3-1, and this one misses up and away to put the leadoff hitter on base. First base runner of the ball game for either team, and it brings up right fielder Julianna Uribe. She's hitting .171 on the season, 1 run driven in. She has a runner at first with nobody out, a left-hand hitter at the plate. And the pitch is fouled off to the left side. Uribe, a junior from Tampa, Florida. Transfer student from Hillsborough Community College. Ashley Rosado at first from Port St. Lucie, Florida, enjoying her junior year at St. Thomas University. Here's a 0-1, a changeup, and Byrd fires down because Rosado got a pretty good jump, but she went back to first on a very good throw by Courtney Byrd. She loves to throw the ball, and she has the arm to do it. One ball, one strike. Uribe at the plate. Burkhalter in tight at third. She shows bunt, pulls it back in time to take ball 2 low and away. Allie Thrash, one of our new Eagles, playing first base. She was ready for the bunt as well. Ingram and Amber Byrd will communicate to see who will take the throw at second base should the bunt go down. Here's a 2-1 right at Burkhalter. She knocks it down, fields, throws to first. Not in time. Third base is wide open. The throw, a little bit late, and an excellent job by Haley Crosby coming in from left field to back up the throw and keep that runner at third. However, on the play, Uribe takes second base. That's going to be an infield single, and Uribe takes second on the throw as Rosado goes first to third. There are 2 on in scoring position with nobody out for left fielder Taylor Schmitz. Here's a first pitch, and line drive and a base hit. 1 run is going to score. Griffith Keith comes up firing. Both runners had to hold to make sure Ingram didn't make the catch because it was right over her head. That's an RBI single for Schmitz, and the first run of the game is on the board. The leadoff walk comes in to score. So the Bobcats get the 1-0 lead in this top of the second. Schmitz with that RBI single. She came in at 297. Here is Cundiff, and the first pitch misses. A little bit inside for ball 1. For Taylor Schmitz, that's her second RBI of the season. Cundiff hitting .273. 1 ball, no strikes, runners on the move, and a foul ball down the third baseline. Burkhalter not waiting for the call, makes a good throw, would have had the out. But Cundiff will return to the box with a count of 1-1. Cundiff, no homers, 4 RBIs, and slugging very nice .455. A chance for her to drive in a run, nobody out. Let's see if Schmitz is off again. Here's a pitch. There she goes. Pitch is low to throw. Cut off, and a runner coming home, and it is 2-0. That will go down as a double steal. Schmitz takes second, and Uribe steals home to make it a 2-0 game. So now the bases are empty and nobody out. 2 runs are in. And a count of 2 balls and a strike on Celine Cundiff following the conference on the mound. Well, the Bobcats pull off the double steal. Now Cundiff is trying to get on base and start up another rally. Taylor Potteroff in the on-deck circle. Fletcher delivers a 2-1, and a good pitch right down the middle. Took something off it, and Cundiff, looking like she wanted the fastball, let the changeup go by, and it's 2-2. So here comes the 2-2. Hot shot, but foul right down the third baseline. That one headed toward the corner, but took a left turn right in front of the bag. Again, I'm doing everything myself, so hopefully I'll be able to keep up with shots like that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fletcher takes a long look in for the sign, winds and delivers, and misses up and away to fill the count. This is spring break for Trinity Baptist College. Players, though, either remained in town or went home for a very short break and got back and ready to play this doubleheader. Here's the payoff pitch, and hit foul down the right side and out of play. So another 3-2 on the way from Lina Fletcher. And here comes the payoff pitch, and that one hit off the handle, but it got the bat. Cundiff stays alive. That ball had a little bit of tailing movement in toward the right-handed hitter, but Cundiff kept her hands inside the ball, and she was able to foul it off and get another pitch. So once again, a 3-2. Fletcher delivers and misses high for ball 4. That's a second walk of the inning. The first one has come in to score. Still nobody out for the designated player, Taylor Potteroff. She is nothing out of 3 so far on the season, and she has a runner at first with nobody out. Cundiff 1 for 2 in stolen base attempts. She took a big secondary lead as a pitch got the knees for strike 1. Timing is crucial for someone trying to steal a base or get a good lead. She must wait until the ball leaves the pitcher's hand. Here's a shot towards the Eagles' dugout. And now Fletcher's ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Well, Fletcher got the first 3 Bobcats easily in the first, then a walk, a single, an RBI single, and then another walk. The first 4 batters have reached. A double steal scored that second run of the inning, and it's 2-0. And we're in the top of the second. Runner at first, nobody out. Potteroff at the plate, swing on a miss. Nope, a foul tip that hit the dirt. And the batter stays alive. Looked for a moment like that was a complete swing and miss, but it did get just barely a piece of the bat. So another 0-2 pitch on the way. This one is fouled off, and we'll keep it here at 0-2. Well, Potteroff making contact, staying alive on those first 2 foul balls. So another no ball, 2 strike pitch on the way. Batter's in the shadows. Pitcher still in the bright sunshine. Now we're in daylight savings time, so it'll be a little longer before the sun goes down. Change up, swung on and missed. The runner's going to take second base. The batter is out because first base was occupied, but that will go down as a strikeout and a wild pitch that allows Cundiff to take second base. So 1 away. Runner in scoring position, the number 9 hitter, Dana DeFalco, comes up to the plate. She is hitting 100, 2 for 20. And a runner in scoring position. 1 out. Fletcher winds and delivers, and a changeup catches the outside corner for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first. DeFalco digs in and takes one high and outside to even the count. Fletcher takes a long look in. Now ready for the 1-1. And this one misses low and inside. The pitcher is looking into the sun. We have trees behind us, but the sunlight is peeking right through those trees onto the circle. It's going to affect both pitchers for a little while longer. Here's a 2-1 hot shot. Byrd knocks it down, but will have no play, and a run is in. Now here's a runner headed towards second. We got a play, and a run comes across the plate, and everybody is safe. That's a base hit for DeFalco. Schmitz scores. And then, during the rundown, Cundiff comes all the way in to score herself. So it's a 4-0 game, and DeFalco takes second base on the throw to the plate. Top of the order now, Eliza Artiles. And she takes the first pitch down the middle for strike one. She led off the ball game with a pop-up to the shortstop. One RBI credited to DeFalco. The other one came around during that rundown. There's a ground ball to short. Byrd made contact with the runner, so there may be an interference call. We'll see what the final call is. Coach Jamie Byrd from the dugout wants to ask about that play. It looked from here like the fielder and the runner at third made contact. We're waiting the final word. Umpires get together. They do the right thing. And we're still awaiting the final result. And everybody's called safe. So that'll be infield single for Eliza Artiles. One out, runners at the corners. DeFalco takes third on the play. Now Coach Bennett wants to head out to the mound and talk with the pitcher and the infield. So we'll pause here and we'll be back when play resumes here on TBC Eagles. So runners at the corners, one out. Center fielder Nicole Hauk at the plate. RBI opportunity. She went down on strikes the first time up. DeFalco, the runner at third. Artiles, the runner at first. Bunt shown, pulled back in time. And everybody back to first and third. That pitch missed outside for ball one. So Fletcher, the 1-0, bunt shown once again. This one's dropped down. The only play will be to first, and it's dropped. One run is in. Another runner will stop at third, and we have a collision and a throw to the plate. The tag out, but we're going to see what the call is. Eagles got the first out. And Artiles is being put back at third base. Hauk is aboard on the E2. Credit her with a sacrifice bunt and a run batted in. DeFalco scores. And this one misses outside. Rachel Samaniego at the plate. And a pitch misses outside, and no throw down to second. There's a stolen base for Houck. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, a base hit. One run will score. Another runner around third. A throw to the plate is in time. Well, Artiles scored. It's 6-0. But then a cut down at the plate, 8-6-2. 2 away, an RBI single for Samaniego. And she takes second on the throw to the plate. 6-0, Bobcats lead. Here's Ashley Rosado, the pitcher. She walked and scored earlier this inning. There's a ball right off the pitcher's glove and into center field, a base hit. Samaniego will stop at third, and Rosado's on for the second time this inning. Samaniego, the runner at third, Rosado at first. And here is the pitch, and this one is in the dirt, blocked by Byrd. There will be no throw. And Rosado takes second base on a wild pitch. One ball, no strikes. A chance for Uribe to drive in one, possibly two. The 1-0 is fouled off to the left side. So the 1-1 coming from Fletcher. And this one misses. 2 balls and a strike. And this one is chopped foul to the left side. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way, ground ball towards short. Through the legs of Byrd, 1 run is in, another runner around third. She will score. So the Bobcats having a very good inning, 8 runs on the board. 2 outs with a runner at first. Taylor Schmitz will be the next hitter. We're going to have a pitching change as Fletcher heads off, and Lina Springer will come in from center field to take over on the mound. We'll pause here and be back in just a minute on TBC Eagles. Taylor Schmidt's at the plate with a runner at first and 2 outs. Big inning for the Bobcats. 7 on the board. And the first pitch is up high. And a throw down, not in time. And a stolen base for Julianna Uribe. I'm going to have to check. I have 8 in my book. So we're going to check with Stacy Byrd, the official scorekeeper, when we get a chance. So 1 ball, no strikes. And here is the pitch. And this one is on the inside corner for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. And a pitch. High fly ball, shallow right field. Byrd coming on and making the catch to end the inning. Big inning for the Bobcats. 7 runs, 4 of them earned. And I'll double check on that score first chance I get. Bottom of the second coming up. Stay with us. Four, 5, and 6 due up for the Eagles. Allie Thrash, Gina Ingram, Kira Griffith-Keith are the scheduled hitters. Ashley Rosado, 1-2-3, first inning. And we'll see if the layoff from the mound and her running the bases twice has any effect. Allie Thrash steps in for the Eagles, and the bottom of the second's underway. First pitch, swing and a miss. Thrash hitting .222, no homers, 7 runs driven in. Rosado winds and delivers and misses well outside for ball 2. Let's check that, ball 1. So a count of 1 ball, 1 strike. Little looper that's going to drop foul and make the count 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. And a pitch. Strike 3, but the ball hit the dirt, so the play will be made at first. DeFalco makes the throw to record the putout, so that goes as a strikeout and 2-3 on the putout. First strikeout for Ashley Rosado, so the score is 7-0. Remember, we had that strange play at the plate where a runner was sent back to third base. Here's Gina Ingram at the plate. She takes the first pitch outside. I had already marked that down and forgot to erase it. So my mistake, 7-0 Bobcats. Ingram hitting .179 with 3 runs batted in. Here's the 1-0, and this one misses up and away. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. Swung on and missed, and the count is even at 2-2. Here's a 2-1, and this one misses low and outside for ball 3. So Ingram ahead, 3 balls and a strike. Eagles looking for their first base runner. It's the bottom of the second. And the pitch, ball 4, up and away, and Ingram is aboard. Let's see if the Eagles can come back with a few runs as they now have a base runner. Here is now the center fielder, Kia Griffith-Keith, with a runner at first and 1 out. Griffith-Keith hitting .087, 2 for 23, but she has driven in 2 runs. She shows bunt, pulls back. Ingram gets a good lead. Ball 1 is in the dirt, and Ingram back at first. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch on the way. This one misses outside, a snap throw towards first, but the runner's back in time. A little late call on the pitch, so it's changed to a strike, 1-1. Swung on and missed. Griffith-Keith again showed bunt, pulled back, and was late on the swing, so now she's behind 1-2. Ingram, the runner at first, she walked. And Rosado delivers, misses outside, and the count is even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Rosado delivers. Ground ball off the glove of the first baseman. Everybody's going to be safe. Ingram took a big turn around second. That's going to go as a base hit for Kira Griffith-Keith. Good diving attempt by Samaniego. However, that ball tipped off the end of her glove, and the Eagles have 2 on with 1 out. Brings up third baseman Maggie Burkholzer with an RBI opportunity. Burkholzer hitting .206 with 6 walks on the season. Looking to drive in the first run for the Eagles. Strikeout, a walk, and an infield single. 2 on, 1 out for Burkholzer. Maggie, the sophomore from right here in Jacksonville. First pitch from Rosado, swung on and missed. No balls, 1 strike. Rosado gets the sign. She's ready. Here's the pitch. This one misses low, and a throw down to second is into center field, but not far enough for Ingram to try to run. Nobody covering the base, and DeFalco thought she had a chance at the pickoff. Fortunately for her, heads up play in center by Houck to keep Ingram at second base. 1 ball, 1 strike, and a pitch, swing, and a miss. Burkholzer now down 1-2. Haley Crosby on deck, followed by Michaela Dahl. Here's a 1-2, a big pitch from Rosado. Ground ball towards first. They're going to get the out at first, allow both runners to advance. Ingram to third, Griffith-Keith into second. 3 unassisted, and there are 2 outs for Haley Crosby. Crosby at 111 on the season, looking to drive in one, possibly two. Number 8 hitter for TBC. Ingram at third, Griffith Keith at second. 2 outs. Samaniago just took the play at first on that last ground ball, and a swing and a miss for strike one. She did the right thing with the big lead. Just make sure you get some outs. The 0-1 from Rosado. And this one foul tipped into the net. So now Rosado just one pitch away from getting out of the inning without the runs scoring. So here comes the 0-2, and this one is fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. Crosby at the plate. Rosado winds and delivers, and again fouls this one off. She took a good rip at that one. Just a little tardy. No balls, 2 strikes. Rosado delivers. Swing and a miss. Ball's on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and that ends the inning. So the inning starts and ends with a strikeout, 2-3 putout. Second on the night for Ashley Rosado. Eagles get a walk and a single but do not score, and after 2 it's 7-0 St. Thomas. Celine Cundiff leads off in the top of the third in a 7-0 ball game. Lina Springer took over last inning for Fletcher. Her first pitch of the inning is upstairs for ball 1. She came in with 2 outs, got a fly ball to right to end the inning. One ball, no strikes. And this one misses inside for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes. Springer delivers, gets a pop-up right back toward us, just a little bit off to the side and out of play. 2 balls and a strike, and the pitch. High pop-up, out of play once again. So here's the 2-2, and we're checking over to make sure on that score, because a couple of us had 8, a couple of us had 7, keeping books here. So we're still checking on that to make sure. Here's the 2-2, Springer to Cundiff, and again, this one popped up and out of play. So another 2-2. Springer winds and delivers, and another one fouled off and out of play. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Remember, we had that strange play at the plate where Artillis was sent back to third. She ended up scoring the run. So again, a couple of us have 7 in our books, a couple have 8, so we're trying to sort that out to make sure. And a high pop-up on the infield. Burkhalter will make the catch for out number 1. So 1 out, base is empty. The designated player, Taylor Poteraff, at the plate. She went down on strikes in the second. And we do have confirmation that it is 8-0 in favor of the Bobcats. You know, that could definitely come into play if it is still an 8-run lead in the 5th inning. And this one misses down in the dirt for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. Springer delivers. And misses low and outside for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch. This one misses up high, and it's 3-0. So now with that confirmation, Fletcher 1 2/3 innings, 8 runs, 5 of those earned, 6 hits, 2 walks, and a strikeout. So here's a 3-0, and a changeup gets in the zone for strike 1. Taylor Poteraff, the number 8 hitter for St. Thomas. Dana DeFalco is on deck. She'll bat next. Here's a 3-1 and a hot shot foul down the left side. Well, we did the right thing, got together, make sure we had everything correct. Always give credit when the umpires do that. Give credit to our different scorekeepers around here at Trinity Softball Complex. Full count. Springer delivers. Line drive, foul ball down the left side. That one did not miss by much. Good swing of the bat by Taylor Poteraff. And again, that one just foul down the left side. So she'll head back to the box. And Springer will get ready with another payoff pitch. Three balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That is strike 3, and Poteraff chased one out of the zone, and there are 2 away. With the pitching change at the end of the last inning, didn't get a chance to mention that Courtney Byrd moved from behind the plate to shortstop. Amber Byrd went from short to right. She made that final catch for the third out of the inning. Kira Griffith-Keith went from right to center, and Michaela Dahl, who started off as a designated player, went in behind the plate. That's the current defense for the Eagles. High drive towards right. Amber Byrd lost that one in the sun. She was looking directly into the sun, but the throw to second is in time. That's going to go down as an error on the right fielder, but then a terrific 9-6 put out at second base. So Lina Springer faces the minimum in the third. Bottom half coming up, 8-0 Bobcats. We'll be right back. Bottom of the third coming up. 9, 1, and 2 are due up for the Eagles. Michaela Dahl, Lina Springer, and Courtney Byrd. A big 8-run top of the second inning by the Bobcats. That's been all the scoring. 8 runs, 5 of those earned. Michaela Dahl steps up to the plate. She started off as a designated player and then went in behind the plate during the pitching and defensive changes. So Michaela Dahl gets her first at-bat of the ball game. Nothing out of 7 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch, and this one misses outside for ball 1. So Michaela looking for her first hit of 2020. And her first hit of her college career. Here's the 1-0, and that one catches the outer edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Michaela Dahl, a freshman from Torrington, Connecticut. Plays all 3 outfield positions, a couple of infield positions, a middle infielder to be more specific, and does some catching. And this one is fouled back into the net. So very versatile player. She's made some solid contact in her 7 at-bats. Keep swinging that bat, Michaela. Those balls will find holes very soon. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ashley Rosado pitching for St. Thomas. There's a slow roller towards short. Going to be a close play, but it is in time. Artiles took nothing for granted. She charged in hard and made a good throw across the diamond to get the out at first. Dahl hustling. It was close, but the throw was in time. So Lina Springer at the plate. Grounded to the first baseman, leading off the ball game for the Eagles. And this one fouled back into the net. A good rip by Springer. Rosado now 2 1/3 innings pitched. She's allowed just a walk and an infield single. She has struck out 2. Here's the 0-1. Good rip by Springer. And she come away empty, however, and down in the count now, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Rosado delivers and misses outside. It's 1-2. After tonight's ball games, St. Thomas will play in the PFX the Spring Games in Kissimmee, Florida, West Virginia University Institute of Technology for a doubleheader on March 17th. There's a chopper to the right side. That's going to be an easy flip. And he out-recorded my Cundiff for out number 2. Of course, we're hoping that no more games are canceled. You've probably heard a lot of the news in the NCAA, NBA, NHL, and now Major League Baseball all affected. Hopefully we'll get to keep playing ball ourselves, but health and safety definitely comes first. Here's Courtney Byrd, and she takes the first pitch outside. So that March 17th game, doubleheader against West Virginia University Institute of Technology in Kissimmee at the Fortune Road Athletic Complex. March 19th at Thomas University, as this one misses in the dirt for ball 2. St. Thomas at the University of South Carolina, Beaufort. Thomas and Beaufort are both Sun Conference opponents as conference play really starts to heat up near the end of the month. At Ave Maria on March 25th and Weber International on March 28th, and that rounds out the month of March. Here's a pop-up that will get out of play and on top of the batting cage. That's why you heard the big boom. So 2 balls and a strike. Eagles will be at Edward Waters College on Saturday afternoon, downtown Jacksonville. Here's the 2-1, and that one off the end of the bat. Fly ball, shallow center field, and right into the glove of Nicole Houck for out number 3. So the Eagles go down in order in the third, and after 3, it's 8-0 Bobcats. Top of the fourth, 8-0 in favor of the Bobcats. Lina Fletcher now playing right field for the TBC Eagles. And leading things off will be the top of the order, Eliza Artiles, Nicole Houck, and Rachel Samaniego. Lina Springer now 1 1/3 innings, 1 strikeout, no base runners. And she's about to start her second full inning of work. Artiles 1 for 2 with a run scored, a base hit and a run in that big second inning. First pitch from Springer, hits the batter, and a leadoff hitter is aboard. So runner at first, nobody out for center fielder Nicole Houck. She's 0 for 1, laid down a sac bunt and reached on a throwing error, stole the base. She was thrown out at the plate trying to score on a base hit. All that in the second inning. Strikeout in the first. First pitch from Springer on the outside corner. So no balls and a strike. Artiles 11 out of 12 in stolen base attempts. She's on the move and puts on the brakes as that one missed up and away. Good pitch for Dahl to get up and fire down to second with. Artiles back on the bag. 11 out of 12. Springer ready now with the 1-1. And that one just misses outside. Artiles led off the inning, getting hit by a pitch. Now Hawk trying to move her around. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch, there goes the runner. The bunt is down. The only play will be to first. Springer makes a good throw. Ingram covering, came off the bag, ready to fire back to second. The second sacrifice bunt of the night goes as 1-4 on the putout. Artiles takes second base. Hawk now 2 for 2 in successful sacrifice bunts. And it brings up Samaniego, who is 1 for 2 with a run scored and a run batted in. Springer's first pitch, a little bit low. Artiles, as you can see, getting a very good lead once the ball leaves the pitcher's hand. That sun now right in the eyes of most of the infielders except the first baseman. Here's the 1-0, and it pitches up high, and it's going to get by Dahl and allow a runner into third. That'll be a wild pitch well upstairs. So 2 balls, no strikes. And here's a 2-0 pitch, and this one misses outside for ball 3. Runner at third, nobody out. Hit batsman. Oh, 1 out rather. She advanced to second on the sac bunt. Took third on a wild pitch. And here's a 3-0. Bunt shown and pulled back. Taken for a strike. Samaniego now with 5 runs driven in on the season after that base hit in the second. Well ahead in the count, 3-1, and the pitch is upstairs for ball 4. And there are runners at the corners with 1 out. Ashley Rosado, the pitcher, walked and singled in that second inning both times in the second and scored both times. She led off the inning with a walk, singled her second time up. There's a drive into left. That's going to be caught. Everybody's going to head back to her respective base. That ball was hit very hard, but right at Haley Crosby in left field. Artiles had taken off a little bit. She had to hustle back to the base. And Samaniego got a good look, but scampered back into first. So 2 outs. Springer could now get out of the inning without the runs scoring. Here's Julianna Uribe, reached on an error and stole the base last time up. She's 1 for 2. First pitch taken on the corner for a strike. Samaniego getting a big lead off first after the pitch. Burkhalter in tight at third. Thrash the same at first. Here's the 0-1. Runners going, and this one's lifted down the left field line and foul out of play. So no balls, 2 strikes. See if Springer takes something off. Tries to get the hitter to chase over the top of it. She has a good changeup. Be a nice pitch to throw in this situation. No balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. That's a fastball, misses upstairs. Took a little bit off it, got under it. So 1-2. Now the sun had gotten behind the clouds and now back out. Bright sunshine. That changeup just off the outside corner. Samaniago takes second base without a throw. So 2 runners in scoring position now for Uribe. She scored a run as part of a double steal in the second. That was the second run of the inning. Here is the pitch, and this one's up high, and Dahl had to leave her feet. Throw to third. They have a runner in a rundown. That ball's on the ground. Dahl with the throw back, and the runner is back just in time. So good job of base running by Eliza Artiles. And a good slide to avoid the tag. To the left side of the base. Got her hand in the back of the bag. Avoided the tag. Full count. Runners at second and third. 2 outs. First base is open. Springer pitching to Uribe. Line drive down the left field line, and that one is foul. So we'll have another payoff pitch. Eagles will have 3, 4, and 5 due up in the batting order. That's Amber Byrd, Allie Thrash, and Gina Ingram. Another payoff pitch on the way from Springer. Chopper towards short. Byrd fields, throws to first in time, and that ends the inning. Courtney Byrd fielded a short hop, and she has a terrific arm and made a perfect throw to get the runner at first. No runs, no hits. Hit batsman, a walk, and a steal. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 8-0 Bobcats. Bottom of the fourth, hitters 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Eagles. Amber Byrd, Allie Thrash, and Gina Ingram. And I was talking in between innings with Eagles Athletic Director John D. Jones. I called a game at UNF a couple of weeks ago in which Morgan Clausen pitched a 9-inning perfect game that the UNF Ospreys won on a walk-off squeeze bunt. Now in extra innings, at least in D1, offense starts with a runner at second base. This one is low and outside. Ball 1 to Amber Byrd, who is 0 for 1. A ground ball back to the pitcher to end the first inning. My question was, if a run had scored without the benefit of a hit or any other base runner, as this one is fouled back, and it's 1-1, would that still count as a perfect game with the run scoring? And I'm assuming that would have to be an unearned run because the pitcher didn't give up anything to put the runner on base. That didn't happen. Morgan Clausen threw a 9-inning perfect game, and Shannon Glover did a squeeze bunt to win it for the Ospreys in the bottom of the ninth. Byrd swings over the top, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the UNF Ospreys have won 6 consecutive games, and in that run they beat number 19 Virginia Tech and Purdue coming from behind, and then had 3 consecutive walk-off wins. That perfect game was one of them. Here's the 1-2. And it is out of play. That came against Stony Brook. So Jacksonville, one of 2 D1 schools. The UNF Ospreys, softball team, winners of 6 in a row. And Morgan Clausen with that perfect game. Here it's 1-2 to Amber Byrd and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. It gets by the catcher. Byrd hustling and will make it without a throw. That goes as a strikeout and a wild pitch because it was in the dirt. Amber Byrd again hustling out of the box. She's aboard. Nobody out for Allie Thrash. Again, that does go as a strikeout on both the pitcher and the hitter's records. Thrash a strikeout victim, leading off the second inning. Third strikeout for Rosario. There's a ball, grounded ball towards third. A good diving play and a throw across the diamond for the out. That is Sarah DeSheen with the dive and a good strong throw from her knees. Byrd does advance to second. 5-3 on the putout, one away. Excellent defensive play by Sarah DeSheen. Gina Ingram now has a chance to drive in a run. She drew a walk, her only time up so far. First pitch from Rosado, swung on and missed. I've seen that happen on TV before where the offense gets the automatic runner at second. I had never called a game, softball game, that had gone extra innings before. So that was a first for me. Also my first perfect game. I called a few high school no-hitters, but great to do a D1 perfect game. Ingram swings and misses at the changeup. No balls, 2 strikes. So Gina Ingram down in the count with that runner at second base. Kira Griffith-Keith waiting on deck for a chance. And here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is out number 2. Strikeout number 4 for Ashley Rosado. And Kira Griffith-Keith at the plate with 2 outs and a runner at second. She has the Eagles' only hit so far, an infield single that hit off the glove of first baseman Rachel Samaniego. Samaniego knocked that one down, but Griffith-Keith beat the play at first, and this swung on and missed. No balls and a strike. Samaniego had to move far to her right to try to make that play. Ball just did tip off her glove. So no balls and a strike, and the pitch from Rosado, chopped foul off the foot of the batter. Byrd led off, reached on a strikeout wild pitch, advanced to second on the ground ball to the third baseman. Now with 2 outs, Griffith-Keith showing bunt, pulls back, misses upstairs, and Byrd will take off and head on into third on the wild pitch. Second of the inning by Rosado, but she does have a count of 1-2 on the batter, and 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning without allowing a run. One ball, 2 strikes. And this one misses low and inside to even the count. Hoping for a chance with runners on base, Maggie Burkholzer in the on-deck circle. Even with 2 strikes, corner infielders playing well in front of the bag. Here's a 2-2. Just a bit outside to fill up the count. Kira Griffith-Keith fell behind 0-2, has worked the count full. Payoff pitch from Ashley Rosado. Ground ball towards second, should be an easy play to retire the side, and it is. Celine Cundiff gets the out at first. Eagles get a base runner but do not score, and after 4 it is 8-0 Bobcats. Top of the fifth, 8-0 in favor of St. Thomas University, and Taylor Schmitz, Celine Cundiff, and Taylor Potteroff will be the first three scheduled hitters, facing Lina Springer, who's gone 2 1/3 scoreless innings. No hits. She has walked 1 and hit 1. Well, Taylor Schmitz, 1 for 2, an RBI single, plus a stolen base and a run scored in that big second inning. All the runs coming in the top of the second. Springer's first pitch. This one just a bit inside. And the pitch. This one's in the zone, and the count is even. Well, Schmitz came in hitting .297. She's now 12 out of 39 on the season. That should get her over the 300 mark. Here's a 1-1. And that one just misses off the outer edge of the plate. .308 to be exact for Taylor Schmitz at the moment. Long look in by Springer, and the pitch. High pop up. Courtney Byrd over near the third base bag makes the catch. That is out number 1. So 1 out. Lina Springer looking really sharp here in relief. Celine Cundiff steps in, 0 for 1, a walk and a run scored. Last time up, she popped up to the third baseman. First pitch missed outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. High pop up, and this one will get out of play. So the count is even at 1-1. One out, base is empty. We're in the top of the fifth. And this one misses high for ball 2. Well, the Eagles will have the bottom third of the batting order due up. They are going to have to score a run to keep this game going after, of course, holding the Bobcats scoreless here in the fifth. And the pitch. Change up just upstairs. So 3 balls and a strike. Of course, that question about 7 or 8 in the second would really come into play in the bottom of the fifth. 8-run rule currently would be in effect. Here's a ground ball towards second and under the glove of Gina Ingram. That should go down as an error on the second baseman. So Taylor Potteroff at the plate. She's gone down on strikes both times. Runner at first, 1 out. In case you're wondering about Cundiff, she is 1 for 2 in stolen base attempts. Lina Springer takes a long look, now delivers. And first pitch misses inside. Looking at stubobcats.com for all the information about St. Thomas University, and of course tbceagles.com. I keep that site updated as much as possible. Here's the 1-0. Change up. Gets the top of the zone to even the count. One ball, one strike. Kristen Nicolette is in her first season as a head coach of St. Thomas University, taking over this year after assisting for a couple of years. Her assistant coaches are Nicole Bayana, Michelle Murch, and Erica Casterman. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at first. Bobcats are batting in the top of the 5th, leading 8-0. Springer winds and delivers a high fly ball down the left field line and foul ground. Crosby giving chase, makes the catch. Runner tagging on her way to second, and the throw is not in time. Nice grab and left by Crosby, and heads up base running by Celine Cundiff. Seeing Crosby well in the corner and running away from second base, she tags, gets herself into scoring position for the catcher Dana DeFalco. Again, good defense by Crosby and heads up base running by Celine Cundiff. DeFalco 1 for 2, RBI and a run scored. Reached on an error last time up, and this one is in the zone on the corner for strike 1. Her ball was lost in the sun in right field. Fletcher, though, recovered and got DeFalco trying to extend it to second base. So the 0-1. And that one misses low for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. And Lina Springer looking very sharp here tonight. And the pitch. And this one misses outside. We'll see if she gets a start in game 2 and continues to put zeros up on the board. Well, she has a runner at second. 2 outs and a count of 2-1 on the number 9 hitter, Dana DeFalco. Pitch on the way, misses up. Now a runner on the way to third after a delayed steal. The throw down in time. That's going to go down as a 2-1-5. Caught stealing for out number 3. Eagles, though, need to score a run to keep this going. If we go to the 6th, DeFalco will lead off with a fresh count, but after 4.5, it is 8-0 St. Thomas. Maggie Burkholzer, Haley Crosby, and Michaela Dahl are the 3 hitters scheduled in the bottom of the 5th. The Eagles trail 8-0 and again need to score at least 1 to keep this one going. Ashley Rosado has been very stingy through her 4 innings of work so far. Only a hit and a walk. She has struck out 4. Maggie Burkholzer grounded to the first baseman, her only time up so far. First pitch on the way, and this one is popped up. It's going to hit the ground foul and be touched by the catcher, so no balls and a strike. Now, Game 2 is scheduled to begin at 7. That depends on how long this one goes. We will stop this feed once this game ends and start up a new one as the ladies take the field for game number 2. So look for the red live now once again as we get underway. Again, scheduled at 7, give or take a few minutes. Here's a blooper into center field, but it's going to be caught. Nicole Hawk playing shallow. takes a few steps in and makes the catch. So 1 out, base is empty for left fielder Haley Crosby, who made a very nice catch in the corner. That was out number 2 in the inning, and then the caught stealing at third ended that top half of the 5th. Crosby, strikeout 2-3 victim, her first time up. And this one misses off the inside corner. 1 ball, no strikes. I'm telling you, this is probably the nicest weather we've had all season, baseball or softball. It is gorgeous out here. Here's the 1-0. Just off the outside corner for ball 2. Started at 81 degrees. We're at about 78, 79 now, and hardly any wind blowing. As the sun starts to set, it is fabulous out here on the west side. Here's a 2-0. Swing and a foul tip into the mitt. Two balls and a strike, pitch on the way, and this one misses inside. Eagles at Ed Waters this Saturday. Then on March 17th, they go up to Thomasville, Georgia to play 2 at Thomas University. 3 balls and a strike and a pitch. Misses upstairs for ball 4. Crosby is aboard with 1 out. Second walk issued by Ashley Rosado. March 23rd, Oakland City University is here. That's a new team we have not played before. Southeastern University comes here for a doubleheader on March 25th. Michaela Dahl fouls off the first pitch. So the Eagles have some tough competition. NAIA teams coming into Jacksonville. And then they're going to head to Warner on March 26th and end the month of March right here on this field against Kaiser University. So a lot of Sun Conference competition. Dahl pops this one up. It is going to stay in play and be caught right in front of the net. Crosby will tag, and the throw to second in time, and that should be the ball game. So Haley Crosby trying to tag up after the catch. Nice job by DeFalco to make the catch right up against the net, and then she made a perfect throw to second to cut down Crosby, and that is the ball game. Final score, St. Thomas University 8, Trinity Baptist College nothing. That'll do it for game 1. Give us about 28 minutes or so. Look for that live now indicator on the screen as game 2 is scheduled to begin at 7 p.m. I'm Ray Bureau. We'll see you in about half an hour here on TBC Eagles.